Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On this video, I'd like to talk about who I think Nate Diaz should fight upon his return. And also, might as well talk about Nick Diaz and his return fight. Alright, so first let's start with Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz, absolutely beloved MMA fighter. One of those guys, anytime, anywhere, you know you're going to have a banger with Nate Diaz. Really happy for his popularity. I think the guy's a legend. Same thing with Nick. Both of these guys are any given Sunday fighters. I mean, they could beat anybody on any given night. Nick has been out for a long time, and Nate's been out for a bit now. A couple of guys have thrown their names out there for Nate, specifically one, RDA. He's been making some comments on social media, and they both fought previously before. RDA pretty much dominated. But would that fight play out the same way, in a rematch? I'm not quite sure because Nate has matured as a fighter. I think his skills have, sharpened. I mean, don't get me wrong, he hasn't done like this revolutionary change in his game, but I do think Nate's more mature, and I think he's a better fighter. Definitely mentally. So do I think that rematch will play out exactly the same? I don't think so. Who would I favor in that fight? I might have to favor RDA based on a style matchup, but you can never count out the Diaz brothers. I mean, Nate Diaz is an absolute gangster. The dude's a G, and he's one of the toughest to ever do it, hands down. But yeah, RDA might be a good one. Another name out there, Paul Felder. Paul Felder would be a great return fight, guaranteed also to be a banger. How about, and this applies to Nick Diaz as well, how about Dan Hardy? How freaking amazing would it be Dan Hardy on his return fight versus Nate Diaz or Nick upon his comeback fight? Absolutely love Dan Hardy. Dan is the man. Super exciting fighter. The guy's a maniac, or he was a maniac when he was competing, but he's also very cerebral, very skilled, and super analytical. Big fan of Dan Hardy. Moving on to Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz has been out for a bit. I say don't give him nobody that's, top 5 in the welterweight division. Give him somebody, lower tier, fringe 10. How about a rematch with Roddy Lawler? That's a great one. He stopped Roddy Lawler way back in the day. Both of these guys, storied careers, moved on to great things after that fight. That rematch has a story behind it. Roddy Lawler, great comeback fight. How about a guy that shows up and bangs it out, super tough, Vicente Luque? Luque's a great pick. That's going to be a fight. He's not like an upper ranked top 10, so I think that's a good comeback fight for Nick Diaz. You got Michael Chiesa. That one's interesting. I don't think Nick would fight Damian Maia. Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of great fights for him, but like I said, I wouldn't give Nick somebody, top 5 right away. I think it's kind of like unfair to him. Ring rust is a real thing. It affects some guys it doesn't. I'll throw one more name out there. This guy's kind of upper, I think he's top 5. It'll be a crazy fight. Wonderboy Thompson. I'm not going to talk about who would win in these matches. Maybe I'll do some fantasy fight breakdown vids. But ultimately, right now, if I had comeback opponents for either of these guys, I say give Nate Diaz RDA because there's a story behind that rematch. And I say give Nick Diaz Roddy Lawler. And if not, like I said, fringe top 10, maybe like a Vicente Luque, Neil Magny, Michael Chiesa, all great fights. Anyway, my friends, that's going to wrap up this short video. If you enjoyed it and this is your first time at the channel, consider hitting that sub button, like and share as it helps the channel grow. Really appreciate it, guys. Drop your picks who you think Nate and Nick should compete against upon their return. We'd love to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching this segment again, my friends, and until the next one, you all take care and enjoy the fights this weekend.